So I just did a resin hit, and there must have been BioJesus in that resin because it hit me pretty good, and I'm feeling grateful, which is what BioJesus always does. My bank account is not being shut down. I'm working something out with the bank. Hopefully, all I'm going to say is they're going above and beyond, just like I said that they do, Triumph Bank, and I'm not going to say anything beyond that. I also am working with State Farm. I'm hoping they do the right thing, not only regarding the shot-up house, and I'm also working with a contractor on that. The third one, or is it the fourth one? Anyway, I'm feeling confident that we'll be able to do something. There would have been nothing wrong with using Kurt Love. I just couldn't, not Kurt Love, Andy Love, because I didn't have half to put down. It's going to work out, and we're going to get that account brought current again. Things are going to work out. I'm grateful to the person. I think I'm going to get $20 soon, and then I'm going to get a rocket joint, Bermuda Triangle OG, super heavy indica, packed with shatter and keef. So that's going to be heavy. And I think I can make that $20 rocket joint last today. And like I say, I'm going to do cannabis strains once I have it and just try to focus on those cannabis strains. I got to keep my mind occupied. It's so funny. People don't know what I know because not enough people pay attention, and I'm not criticizing. Because for one thing, too, most people have a job. They're not home all day in the midst of crime and political corruption, soaking in it. So that's why not everyone knows what I know and what I've figured out. I just want to say that even being fully vindicated, it's still scary because it's crazy. It's crazy what happened to me. It's crazy. And it is all going to come out. So thank you to Triumph Bank. Thank you to my realtor, Kyle Robinson. Thank you to, in fact, the good people of the Quad Cities. And it occurs to me, more of you aren't supporting me because you're probably afraid I'm going to say you're supporting me, and then you're putting your own selves at danger. So I'm not going to do that again. I get it, and I'm sorry if I've made any of you nervous about helping me. I've tried to completely avoid that. The only time I have called out who's helped me is because when I felt like I was being helped by people who were trying to control me. And apparently I was, because now they're not helping me. So, and there's been a whole lot of arrests. So you can only trust your own good instincts when you know you can trust them. And then I'm going to wrap up with that. Do you know that for 3 years, even from my very legitimate therapist at South Park Psychology, they have been trying to put nasty, stigmatizing diagnoses on me other than chronic post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm not a doctor, but I play one online. That's a joke. Listen, I have chronic post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm not going to be given a stigmatizing condition that therefore renders me not credible, which is what you've all been trying to do for how many years now? Caught! Busted! And I want to end with this. Sherry, Jerry, healthcare establishment, filthy Democrats, you've created a mental health crisis because nobody with even this much of their right mind left would dare seek mental health treatment at filthy, sick, depraved Robert Young Center. Vera French, I don't know. I always thought that one was better, but what I hear on the street and on the bus now is that Vera French is worse than Robert Young, which is filthy, sickening, and corrupt. I do think we're this close to a federal intervention with that filthy hospital, especially after the security breach the other day, so let's all pray for that. You cannot, Sherry, Jerry, have a community where the people are afraid of police and health care. I don't have to explain that that's a public health disaster, Janet Hill, my former editor from the Bettendorf News at the filthy, depraved Quad City Times, who is now director of public health. Yeah, she went from journalism to director of public health at the filthy county of Rock Island, straight from that Quad City Times Democrat pipeline to the county of Rock Island, just like Sherry. Woo! Shermer, Bill Boom, key to the city. Okay, I'm going to stop because now I am starting to gloat because I'm angry. I'm very, very angry, but I'm grateful because I know somebody decent is going to help me today, and it means so much. It means so much. But no, nobody's going to put a stigmatizing mental illness diagnosis on me other than chronic post-traumatic stress disorder. You can shove your borderline personality disorder way far up into the upper crevices of your rectal cavity, along with your Dr. Eric Ritterhoff, rotten teeth, cuckoo himself, bipolar disorder, which how many young men has he given that to, doped up and probably ushered off into the human trafficking system? I'm not libeling you, Dr. Ritterhoff, and I don't have any proof that you've done any of those things. But I do know, Dr. Ritterhoff, that you have relentlessly given that diagnosis to so many people. Look at me. I was underemployed. I developed metabolic syndrome. I developed a drug and alcohol problem, which I have now kicked. This town literally has destroyed me, has attempted to destroy me in every way possible. And they've tried to do it with the filthy county of Rock Island and with the sick, filthy Unity Point Trinity Iowa health system. Prison for all, prison for lots of nasty, sick, filthy people. So I would just ask those of you that maybe want to help me, you can do so anonymously and I will shut my mouth. For those of you that aren't in prison yet, go shopping for your orange pantsuits because it's coming. Have a good day.